Gainesville, Florida. It's hot, it's humid, just like the Gators like it, and the reason they call this place the Swamp is we are ready for the Florida home opener. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to... The Gators ready to get this thing started and open the season. The returner will field it and bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Wolverines offense comes onto the field first today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Give to the running back. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air, it's McNabb. Trying to make magic on the scramble. First down and more. At the 45 on his way. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
It's so difficult when you're running a pass play. But really, it becomes a run because he can do that. The quarterback can scramble around. Receivers are running down the field. I got to cover him and run down the field. Now I got to come try to catch this guy who's flying downhill so fast. The angles don't work. He's too athletic. That's why you get a big gain.
Get a big play like that last one. You flip the field. You change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle.
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Out of the gun to give to the back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Ready to fire from the pistol. The lone back's got it. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Power football with the run. Oh, and he knocks it out of the way, and he's running free. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll go to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. It's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. This crowd on hinge, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Going to the running game. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Off the RPO, complete. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's McNabb. Gets it out fast. Lots of running room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Now the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Gators will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw. It's McNabb. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. Unloads quickly.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
The hand to the running back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Line gets set, 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They go to the ground. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Creates a little space. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the slop on 3rd down. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's McNabb. Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Red pass hits complete. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. From the gun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. It's a seam wide open. He's now piled up 68 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Single back formation, and they give it to him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. Runs through a tackle. Powers through. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. He'll toss it. Creates a little room. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Looking for a man. It's McNabb. Buying some time. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line. You've got to be really smart with this football.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum. But unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Washington. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the running back. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. He now has 80 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. On target. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the lone running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Back to throw, it's McNabb. And they're not on the same page there. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
And the Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Fires to the right. It's caught. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Quick handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Holds and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the 3-ball gives us a tie. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Not much there. Picks up a couple through the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Oh, they're after him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, look out on the right. Wide open. Touchdown, Michigan. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put points up in electrifying fashion with an 82-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Under fire. That's caught. It's Dawkins. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Going for the marker on the ground. Oh, out of space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gators are marching down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He's got his man across the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes! They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Looking for the score. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big fourth down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. The quick out. He's loose. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's McNabb. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes a hit as he fires. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the gate know where to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Handoff from the gun. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Gators will try to punch it in on first and goal. He wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Right down the boulevard. That brings him to within 1. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's the handoff. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's McNabb. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense working from the pistol. Handoff to the single back. Turning on the Jets. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Guys, let's chat about Florida. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So here comes the Michigan offense. From the gun, running back on the move. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Back to pass, it's McNabb. He makes a catch. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Between the uprights, it's good. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap him from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And some room to work. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Gators have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Reads it, fires complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Using the quick game. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And the Wolverines will keep this drive going. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll try the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Wolverines are on the move. Scanning the field, it's McNabb. Quickly to the tight end. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He's in open space downfield. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off the play fake. Looking to scramble.
Man, this has got to be so frustrating because you're running out of time. You're running out of possessions. You got to get the ball back to your offense. But, man, this QB just makes a great play. He runs around, scrambles, gets a 1st down. So frustrating.
Running to Green. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Dropping back, it's McNabb. Flips it out in the flat. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The field goal is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.